Aloha. This is your boy
What up?
Stevie. This is your boy Stevie J with my sister. I am Ebony Joy, my brother from another mother,
What's
D Major
up?
808.
What's
What's up?
happening?
What's up?
Tonight's topic is going to be about should you give free marketing and services for business? And if so, do you feel like it will hurt your business or be gainful for your business?
Great topic. Great topic.
So restate that question for me one more time for the simple ones like me.
Well, basically, should you give free marketing? So, should I hold up this lighter and market this lighter, or should I make them pay for it? And whichever route I choose to go on, do I feel like it would be beneficial for me, or should I just do it for free?
Good question.
But we're also talking about for sales, as not just sales but services. Are there certain things that you should offer a part of your business it can be a service, an educational service, or an actual service and everything? Are there certain parts of that business for your marketing advertisement that you offer to people for free? So
Now,
when
this
we
is a
how do
nonprofit.
you make money if you get in? How do you start a business that's going to be successful if you're giving away free services and free
I'm
products?
gonna tell you right now, there's a certain show that everybody was binge watching on Netflix and everything, and it started with snow. And that show that started with snow, was talking about how a certain product was introduced into community, and then it became like this whole takeover. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's a white product, a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the show. I just watched the show.
You watched the show. It was a very good running series, right? As you can see how I worded that. We ain't giving no free alley-oop. Now there is some stuff that we will do some free alley-oop on. Like I'm gonna give a free alley-oop because if y'all haven't, well, actually, Ebony, you already know what I'm talking about because we talked about it yesterday and everything. But I'm going to go see it. So I'm gonna let you say it.
My memory is good. Sometimes it ain't.
The homie. That's what I'm gonna say. The homie.
Okay.
You'll remember the movie. We literally both got super excited about it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have that. But folks, what we're talking about is if you have a product and your merchandise and everything, do you give like little samples? If you're doing like Karen, right? Karen has beard oil, beard products and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So she had a little sample kit that she hooked me up with because she wanted me to try her product, and she stood behind her product and said, "This, I like that, right? Was going to come in and be nice, all because of her products and everything."
Right.
And it started with a sample and a conversation, and it got her more business.
So wait, that was a sample?
No, when I first met her, she had given me the sample. But when y'all got y'all boxes and y'all gifts and everything, that was, hey, y'all ain't getting no sample. Y'all got the full on product because I vetted her stuff was gonna be good. So yes, that's what we're talking about tonight, folks. Like, is that something that you do for your business? Is that great for your business to gain customers and clientele and stuff? Because it's not always successful. I gotta tell you, not everything is always gonna be supported.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to spend before you can make.
And I'm gonna tell you,
gotta pay
gotta pay.
What was it? Was it Panda Express or one of them? Every time you go into the mall or whatever, they always out there with the little tray, with the little sample, little bites and everything to get you in.
I don't know if it was Panda, but I know what you.
I remember when we went in Hawaii and I worked at Charlie's. I remember we cut up the Phillies, and then y'all had them little toothpick joints, and you used to be trying like, hey, let me get a couple of them joints, right? Getting one, but it got people over, and they bought a whole sandwich and a meal. Right? That's how it works. So that's what we're gonna talk about tonight. There are good times that stuff happens, and then there are bad times that stuff happens. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right. So Ebony, on your side of the house, do you offer free introduction to acting with the kids, or do you offer any samples for Threevinity?
I do. You know, I'm just starting to. Well, I'm not. Well, I'm just kind of starting with the Threevinity. It's been a couple years, but normally what I do is I have like a sample bottle, and I'll rub it like on something. You know what I mean, like a piece of paper or something. Or if I have extras, then yeah, I'll give them like little samples. And my bottles like this, I'll have like this, and I'll have like, and I'll put like some in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give
not
that
the whole thing, but just enough for the interest.
Right. I'll just give a sample of it.
Okay.
But honestly, sometimes people be like, "Let me just buy that," and I'm like, "It's not a full product." And they're like, "Well, let me just buy it for half price." I'm like, "All right, makes sense to me." But yeah. So as far as that, I try to do samples. I think samples are good. You know what I mean? It make people come back to where they got the scent from, where they got the sample from, if they want the full thing. And then with acting, I give a consultation for free, which is kind of part of the sessions. You know what I mean?
You gotta excuse me in this sweat, man. I was outside and all this other stuff.
You in here sweating? You sweating?
I know.
Like
I'm pulling the steam today. Look, I ain't been drinking enough water.
Hey, you better get off my bro. Get off Steve. Don't be talking about Steve like that.
At least he got his clothes on today.
Y'all don't go look at the last one because Steve was half naked. That's gonna make him go see.
Yeah, man. All right, Stevie J.
So, when it comes to taxes, it's no such thing. I'm not giving away anything for free. If you got to pay to play. So if you want me to attach that Schedule C or look at your 1040 or whatever the case is, whatever you need to file or whatnot, that's not going to be free. Now, as far as giving away nuggets about business, I was just talking today to a young lady, yesterday to a young lady, and I was telling her how to scale up her business. I believe knowledge is power, and power is knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. So on that note, I do not mind giving knowledge away freely. Mm-hmm. What I do mind is when you're not gainful or grateful for the free information I'm giving you. Because normally you would pay for this. I mean, you can't go on YouTube or anywhere else without seeing people at least 20 infomercials about, I'm going to help you get this money. And I'm going to add another thing to that. Fast money, it goes just as fast. I promise you.
Yeah.
Anything worth having
coming in as fast as going out.
As it go out, yes.
Fast coming in and fast coming out. Anything worth having is worth working for. I'm a strong believer in upscaling any business that I give my time or mental stability to. Nevertheless, I do not mind giving away, and that's my version. I don't have products I sell. I have knowledge that I sell. So my knowledge and the years of experience that I have in different business ventures and with different organizations across different platforms and so forth, I don't mind giving it away to a certain extent, because we all are here to be productive. We all are here to go to the next level. King Solomon prayed for everything but financial gain in business, and guess what? Guess what God gave him?
Financial gain.
God not only made him the wisest man, but God gave him so much financial gain, so much gold, 15 tons of gold a year. So much of these things that he was not only the richest, he was the wisest king that ever was and have ever been.
Wow.
Steve.
That's deep.
Hold on. I'm about to
y'all gotta be ready when Steve get on the mic because he be dropping heavy weights. He be coming in from the gym half the time. So
look, I'm about to pull it up right now. This was the message today. One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another person, hold on, let me make sure I'm right. Another person withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. Proverbs 11:24.
Come on,
the translation on that, right?
That's
the translation on that is the man who is willing to give, or man or woman, the person who is more willing to give of themselves and everything is going to gain more financially or otherwise, because you can always gain, right? Than the person who wants to hold and be stingy and doing all this other stuff and keep it to myself type of thing like that. We sharing it. Without expectation, we know that we are going to grow and benefit from sharing all the knowledge and experiences that we're given.
Because you're willing to step out and be the vessel for the knowledge and the
wisdom.
So with that being said, God is going to supply you everything that you need to be able to do that. So let's not
even put it on just that. Let's bring it to current modern times and stuff and things, right? When we get away from being afraid from going out and doing for other people or going out and taking those risks to do things for our business and stuff, when we get out and we actually just do it. A lot of businesses start off by doing stuff for free or for a lower price than what they're actually going to be getting or could be getting, right? I know someone who started off cleaning the house for $50 a week. Word got around and then escalation got up. Now they charging $250 for cleaning. Depending on size, they measuring the size of the house and all that stuff like that. But they already built their clientele because they were good to somebody else, and they still provide that service to somebody else or to the same person that helped them when they started and going around and stuff like that.
That's
and
loyalty.
When you establish the great loyalty and customer service and everything like that, when your customers know you by name, come to you and you know your customers by name, treat your customers like the people that they are. Don't say that they are a number and all that stuff.
Like Cheers.
If you sometimes
that's my age.
Yeah. So, but that matters, right? So when you give a sample and you introduce your sample to a product and stuff, take the time to get to know the person. What's your name? Where are you from?
Right.
Get involved with them and let them know that you value them as a person, not just as a customer.
Excellent customer service.
Facts.
That is excellent customer service. That'll make any business grow into a multi-million.
Listen, I told y'all because, and yes, I will shout them out on our podcast because hopefully one day we can get the legends of CJ and ET, the hip hop preacher, and Jamal, the 9-to-5 real estate millionaire, to come and support our podcast or whatever. We can get one of them on.
That'd be dope. Is that who you were talking about before?
Yes, I'm gonna shout out Secrets to Success podcast because I listen to them all the time. CJ, he's an alpha. He's the dude, business minded. He remind me a little bit of me, a little bit. But he's the man that said on one of the episodes he had a painter come to his house and he identified painter did a good job by his eyes because he don't know nothing about painting or whatever, right? But the painter had such pride and quality in his work, and he was like, "Nah, I gotta redo it." He said, "What you talking about?" CJ said, "What you talking about? Like the paint look good and stuff." He said, "Nah, man. See these streets here or see these blemishes here?" He said, "Nah, I gotta redo the whole thing." And he redid the whole thing for him in his house and stuff like that. And he came back to say, he said, that kind of business person, that quality is how you get more referrals, right? I'm telling all my people about you. So I had that situation today, right? Gotcha. My HVAC system, my AC and all this stuff needed work. So I'm going to shout out right now, Mike Cornish. Y'all hear me? Mike Cornish from Baltimore. If you need your HVAC and stuff done, email Mind Your Business Ohana if you in the DMV area, and I'm gonna send Mike. I'm gonna give you Mike's number.
So
Mike did.
I need Mike to come to North Carolina because for some reason they just can't get mine right.
Look, he might be able to. I know he's certified and licensed up here, and so if he goes state to state license, he might be able to. Who knows? You know, he can become that one technician that go between states and stuff and get paid and get paid mad money. You know what I mean? And visit a city while he fixing somebody's AC or something. The global technician or something. Hey, Mike got other things that he does too. So I already told him I'm gonna try to get him as a guest on the podcast and stuff as well. But Mike, let me tell y'all about this situation, right? Mike answered the phone today. Right? First, Mike answered the phone today.
I think something about to fall in your eye.
Huh? My eye?
What's that on your forehead?
Sweat. Run. Anyway, Mike answered the phone today. Mike said, do you need do you want an estimate or do you need a diagnostic? I said, I don't even know what the hell wrong anyway. You know what I mean? Like, why this suddenly got hot in my house, right? So and we got to talk a little bit. He said, you need a diagnostic, you know, clear as day. Right. All right, we'll get somebody out today. I said, okay, cool. So Mike come himself today. The whole time he's schooling me about what he's doing, telling me about the condenser, the compressor, the different parts of everything that he's doing like that and stuff like that.
Teaching his job.
Teaching me a little bit about the trade, not giving me all of it and stuff.
Right.
You know, but he's letting me know, hey, I know what I'm talking about, assuring me and all this stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he got done, or even while he was doing it, he spent more time in my house than he probably needed to, because all he had to do was replace something real quick and it was done, right? But we were talking, and when you are able to have a conversation, I'm a customer and he was entertaining me and learning, but we also just started talking about different things, stuff like that. Of course, trade off of business, right?
Mm-hmm.
I teach firearms, CPR, and everything like that. Oh, I need that. Cool. Yep. Trade off business. I got you, bro. Yeah. Not only that, he know other people that need the business and everything. Built a rapport, right? Told him about Hawaii. You know, he's telling me why Hawaii has certain wall units as opposed to having like the central AC and stuff like that. Because this man got knowledge.
Really, like, he knows that all the T's.
He knows his craft. This man knows his craft. And it wasn't just that, but he's a resource, right? He also knew other people, because we were talking about what I want to do in the backyard and landscaping and all that stuff. Hey, when y'all come up, you will see. You know, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Party and boy, be more.
Hey, listen, don't tell everybody that. But look, no. So we got to talk. Not only that, but just having a conversation, I realized how educated this brother is, right? Cultural knowledge, education, right? Street knowledge. Let me tell y'all about his Instagram, because I'm gonna shout that out too. Not the business Instagram, but the impactful Instagram. And when I say impactful, I mean this man is doing something in the community impactful for fathers. For fathers, giving a voice. He's a father. He has a son, 9 years old.
What is he doing it like as part of what he does professionally?
Hold on. It's dadsunited.org.
Dads United?
Yep, dadsunited.org. So if you go on Instagram, it's dadsunited.org as one word. All right, nonprofit guy. You know what I'm saying? He started something for especially in the Baltimore area, you know, like with dads and stuff, you need to be impactful to the kids and stuff like that. So this is a well-rounded brother. I'm
interested about that. Is that like all dads, or just like married or involved?
Yeah, all dads, single dads. What about
the ones that's not involved? Does women come to him?
Married dads. He started with the dads because he's a dad. I mean, if you want to expand, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's single mother organizations and stuff. But what we're not gonna do is not the fact that a black man started something for black men to be fathers to our sons. What we not gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do is support.
No, I'm saying that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how the queens can help out, Mr. Steve. I'm trying to see.
I'm pretty sure you are rocking even 4 directions. you gonna hit a black queen that's doing something for other black queens and mamas. Let this black
No,
man
no. So
I
shine.
said
what she's
queens
saying is,
doing
how
it for
can
the
she
king.
support?
See, leave
How
Steve
can
over
she
there. Don't
support the
explain to him.
dad?
Don't
She said,
explain
how
that
can
to
she
him.
support the dads being united in an organization like that? I get it, right? So
Make a flyer.
you can do almost
Something you
whatever,
obviously
right?
can't.
You can start by reaching out to the brother. Go to dadsunited.org and ask him, how can I help your organization, right? We talk about being a village. We
Non-profit can
talk about
team
being
up.
a village versus being a colony, right?
Right.
We're not supposed to be colonizers. We're supposed to be
Right.
village
We're not
people where we
colonized.
take care of each other,
That's
right?
right.
So this is a way that we can get that done. And a part of that is for us to inspire all fathers, all men, especially men of color, to always step up and be there. We should be passing knowledge. Like, you know how, Steve, I come to you, you come to me. Knowledge passed between us so that we can be great men and great fathers should never be a problem. That shouldn't even cost anything. And I appreciate this brother for what he started. What's up?
I have a question. I have a
What's up?
suggestion.
To him?
And if yes, because I
Okay,
he said
so,
he's gonna be listening.
Hey, see if he's on. I don't know if he's on right now, but
okay, so if he's not, I'm sure he's gonna play back. So my suggestion is this, and this is something that I'm really, it just hit me, and I'm like, this could be a really nice addition if he ain't already got it. So with the queens, right? I would like to come to him and say, hey, I have a few brothers that I have information on that you can reach out to. Those are the brothers that are not involved, fathers, that the mothers can go to him and say, hey, can you guys reach out to this father and see? You see what I'm saying? See, Steve always think I'm on some other stuff. Steve, you need to get your mind and correct focus.
So what you're saying is you're going to act as a referral service for the queens to be a referral services for the fathers who don't know what they're doing or who are not involved and have them reach out.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it should go the other way. Personally, I think you should refer the organization to him, to the father who's absent or whatever, so that they can get.
So here's the point about that, right, Steve? Like, so here's the point about that. The whole point in this idea is they're not involved. So if they're not involved, they're probably not going to reach out, especially coming from someone that they probably don't favor. That, you know what I mean?
So imagine this. You passing my number to somebody else, or you passing my email, my communication to somebody else, and then I come and reach. I'm a complete stranger coming to reach out and saying, "Hey, I heard you were a guy that I need to talk to."
Reach out all the time to you about bills and all that stuff.
Who reaches out about bills?
Huh?
Who reaches out about bills?
I mean, I said people reach out all the time, calling you about bills or sales or hospitals or car insurance or whatever. So my whole point is,
so you want him?
What's wrong with the organization for men who are fathers, who are involved? What is the matter with that organization reaching out to fathers who are not involved? Because these are men who, for some reason, have issues or a chip on their shoulder, and they feel as though the woman or the baby mama or whatever is the problem. And a lot of times the baby mama is trying to seek some peace for balance and to move forward. This is sometime now. I know we all experience different stuff, but we talking about a father's organization right now. So,
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
So let's stick with it.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what? It's an idea to pass off to the brother, you know. So Mike, if you listening.
It's like for the fathers that aren't involved and the mothers that would like to have that partnership, right? And just can't, for some reason, can't complete that partnership from one side or the other. So what if he had like a some type of event or some type of trial? I don't know what program. There you go. It's a nonprofit. So some type of program where he has a group of people who actually reach out to men who are referred by these women to be talked to or to be guided or to, you know what I mean? Because it's like sometimes maybe a man with good intentions can reach out on behalf to help to help balance or solidify some type of partnership, because kids need both, and kids can at least can benefit off of seeing a forming partnership with both of their parents.
It takes a village to raise a child,
right? And so that's what I'm saying. So it's as the mothers, we could take initiative and say, hey, we have an organization that could actually help them. Okay, instead of the
but it hit different coming from another
that
brother.
You're not getting, instead of the arguments because you ain't getting. How about, okay, I'm gonna send your number. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send your number to this man right here because he got an organization and he's gonna actually reach out and offer you services and consultations with a man that can help you get your mind right.
So basically what you're saying is some men that are not stepping up to the plate maybe have the willpower to, or the want to step up to the plate, but they just don't have the know-how or the knowledge.
Well, knowledge is power, so maybe it's lack of knowledge. I don't know. I mean, because from my perspective, I can't tell you because it's confusing if I try to figure it out. So what I do know is that when everything else fails, you have an organization like this. This sounds like something that hasn't been tried that could possibly work, because a lot of times those men have inferiority issues, or when it comes to women, or they have some type of baggage that they not ready to let down, so they can't move forward. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I'm gonna send your number to this wonderful organization, and I'm gonna hope and pray that they can reach you, and then one day you'll be a whole different person to yourself and the community, and then the partnerships are formed, the kids are great, the community is growing.
So
you see what I'm saying?
I like that idea.
Steve, be quiet, because you was just trying to clown me and shade me earlier.
I like that idea, but only problem I see with that is I talk to a lot of young men who haven't stepped up to the plate, and they talk to me about advice or wisdom or whatever. And the most I hear, the number one thing I hear from most of them is when let's just say they go 5 years, don't step up to the plate. Mm-hmm. When they finally have a epiphany or whatever and decide to step up to the plate, mm-hmm. the young lady that they're have a child with, she's so scorned and so mentally drained that now hurt people, right? So now she's to the point where you ain't seeing your baby, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that. It's like now they hold the child as an asset, and it's almost like, well, this is mine. I made this child by myself. When you just said 5 minutes ago, that DeMario reiterated, it takes two. Ebony said, DeMario, you said it takes a village to raise a child. Mm-hmm. And I believe, because statistically speaking, young men that grow up without a father, they find a father figure in something, whether it's a sports player or a movie star or something. But
or the street.
Or the street. If the streets don't get them
young women that grew up without fathers tend to find love in men that are abusive or that are older, where they feel like they can find their father figure in, statistically speaking. So with that being said, I see the need for it. I love hearing a young man that's doing these type of things up there in the DC area.
Especially in a community that does not get the support that it needs, from the school systems to the actual community and life itself, right?
Yeah. Well, our kids are already written off as being ADD or ADHD or dyslexic and all that other stuff.
Dyslexica? You give me that.
Steve, stop proving them right.
That's gonna be your next door name.
It's so from a, because Scott been an educator for quite a while now. The rate of minority or kids or teenagers of color that are in the special education umbrella is what they call it, is crazy. It's ludicrous. If you have to take speech, you are considered under special education. So that means rewind this 25 years ago, when I was in elementary school in the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth grade, they would have automatically put me in special ed. So by being in special ed, they say that, oh yeah, it does not have an outcome on your curriculum as you get older, but it does, because as an educator, they can see on your record when you go to each one of these classes that, hey, Stephen is special ed. He has a speech problem. So that means that may go along with he has a learning disability. I graduated middle school with a 3.5 GPA. Got out of high school with a, I don't know, 3.0 some GPA. I wasn't dumb at all. It's just I had a lazy tongue. So, it's just, it's crazy how it starts as a, for men of color, it starts at a young, and women of color. It starts at such a young age of mental conditioning that we have to break. Generational curses is what it is. Each generation, and you said this, D. Major, you talked about giving knowledge. The Bible says that the oldest son is supposed to get the blessings. And so when the father, when you pray over your children, and that's what a lot of other religions, Israelites, they do it all the time. They pray, they lay hands on their kids. They speak power into them. They speak knowledge into them. They speak prosperity, speak it into existence.
Right.
And these are the things we have to do.
So can I say one thing, because I didn't want to get it lost. We were talking about the young man that Dee was talking about with the nonprofit, because
Mike. Mike Cornish.
Okay. Oh, Mike Cornish. All right. So because you did make a statement about when it comes to the young man that you had dealt with, and when it comes to in his situation, it comes to the women in the situation, it makes it hard because they had to deal with so much of the stuff that they had to deal with before the guy was ready. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for that, that could be helped through what we're trying to do with Queen Circle. You know what I'm saying, with the women, because that's the intention that I have there, is to get the women back in understanding of where they need to be and who they need to be for the family, for the community. You know what I mean? So it's really the opposite of what he's doing, and what we're doing is really gonna bring the families back together. So I'm definitely gonna probably reach out to him. I'll put his information in the chat so I can have it later.
Facts.
Yeah.
But
that was good though.
One thing I love about the fact that in our generation, because this brother, he's probably no younger than us. In our generation, the fact that we have people right here who have that mentality of going beyond themselves and thinking about other people and other benefits and stuff like that, I'm all for it. Nurture it and everything. And he also said, our children are some ancestors of our deep people from the back. Ooh. And listen, I'm telling him, brother, he got knowledge in him, man. And it hit right, because he talked about, you got to think about how the kids act nowadays, because they got the spirit of some people from our past.
Well, you be like, right? The old souls.
the attitudes and everything that they have, they looking at the police like, you just a cop, girl. You're a person. They're not looking at them being scared and stuff as children and stuff. That's also something that can be taught, or something that they experience can change their mentality. But from the initial thing, because they're so ignorant to, and not ignorant in a negative way, ignorant as in not ill-informed or non-informed to the actual situations that are going on, which is why it's important for us to educate in our seeds, right? We must plant the seed, nurture it, and water it with information and things that's going to help them to grow and succeed. The brother got knowledge, and I don't know how his story is or his experience and everything, but I hope we can find out how he came from whatever his journey was to get to this point, right? And I think that can speak volume on the character, you know what I mean? Like that, on doing this stuff, because he not only is a businessman, he's also thinking about, as a businessman, how am I impacting my village and my community, right? How am I contributing? And he started that. That right there, mad love for the brother.
Honestly, I feel like our generation is gonna change. Like I feel like we are the shift. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, India Ari just dropped a new video, and her song is singing about that. Is
she playing the guitar? Because I love it when she plays the guitar.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. You really got to watch it. It's on YouTube. Okay. It's the newest thing that she dropped, and she's singing about we are the change we're looking for. We are the change we're waiting for.
Hey, Ebony, in the celebrity realm, go ahead and reach out to her and ask her if we can use that as part of the somewhere in the music of the show, so we don't get in trouble for if we play the song and all that. So, that copyright and
get the infringements and all
that. They don't even want us to support our own people sometimes,
Ain't that something? And and I'm like, let's get that video before they try to take it off, because they like India Arie, but they don't show her flowers like they should. And she be speaking truth.
She deserves roses.
She does. Now.
Hey, so we got off topic, but I'm so glad we were able to shout Brother Mike out, and hopefully everybody. His business is called La HVAC.
What?
La LUH HVAC.
Okay. Interesting. Look at Steve. Now we didn't know what love stands for. They gotta be
correction. It's Love Vac. I see how you did it.
Love
Vac. I read it wrong.
Like LOVE.
Like LUHVAC. Like you love your vac, your HVAC and whatever. Okay. I see how you played the words.
You put that ebonics in there.
Yeah, but it's catchy though.
It is. Love Vac. He went French with it. He literally put two words together and was like Lavac.
Maybe you should be on his advertisement and be like, a Lavac is what you need to call. You need to call Lavac. Lavac and the Properties LLC.
The accent will do it. So okay, so this is we're here for. All of it. We're here for all of it. So topic and not topic. We was on the topic, and then we were on topic, and now we on another topic. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Shit. Hey. What we saying, what we wanted to know was, we want everybody to think about marketing when it comes to your business, and whether you give free things away, services, products, or knowledge, because knowledge is intellectual property. So you want to protect that as well, and give that out as you manage how you give that out, like Steve say. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's important to give out a sample or a little consultation, a little bit of something.
Oh, I ain't even talk about mine. So I'm multifaceted, right? Some things I can't give you a free CPR or anything, right? Or I could, but I haven't started that marketing yet. So I can give out pocket masks. I can get those bulk ordered and everything and give out a pocket mask. But what good is a pocket mask if you don't know how to use it to perform the CPR, right? But
that's what I need to pay for.
However, I went to my first gay wedding, and I took photos for free for the guests that were in there, and that's how I marketed my photography. So now I'm asked about doing family photos and just individual shots and everything, and then I'm asked if I shoot models and stuff like that. People look, they like pictures, right? Because on site, as I did the photos, I can show them the picture, but then because I send photos to my camera and do the edit and stuff real quick, I show them how it looked from the professional touch up and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, I need all your information.
Right.
And boom, that's what it was. So just
So
from
were
the
you
experience,
invited to the party? I mean, the wedding.
yeah, I was
And then
invited to the wedding.
You just took your camera
and I brought
was
my
taking
camera.
pictures?
I took, so the wedding party and everybody thought that I was a part of the crew. I didn't even know, but I was dressed, right? I was dressed as a guest, but my colors that I wore matched their color theme for the stuff. So people thought I was a part of the whole thing.
You still in the counts.
Yeah, that's my no. See, that's my niche though. As a photographer, I say I'm the photographer who always understands the assignment. I dress for what your occasion is.
Yeah, you do
right?
say that.
So if your occasion is to be suited and booted, even though I'm working as a photographer, I'm not coming in there with my polo or a t-shirt and stuff and just snapping pictures. Nah, I'm gonna blend in with the crowd and everything, and I'm gonna work the room, and I'm gonna do exactly what you hired me to do. Right?
Right, as you should.
Right, but in the midst of things, people who were like, can I get photos and all this other stuff? Hey, this is how the conversation starts. Right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you did. You took a picture. You was taking. Who'd you go with? You went with somebody in the family. Or you went by yourself.
Yep.
You had no friends there.
I did. Absolutely.
So you took a couple of your friends.
No. Because it wasn't even
like,
mine.
Can you get me?
It wasn't even. I ain't know nobody else but that one person up in there. So it didn't matter about all that, right? The fact is I'm D major. Like I can go, Steve. Maybe Evie don't remember this. I can go. I don't like people, but I can go in any room, in any setting, and work that stuff and make everybody cool with it. It just happened. When we go, okay.
But that's
story time. Story time.
You got 5 minutes or less for story time.
It won't even take that long. Me, Steve, and Steve, Zanzibar nightclub. 808 Waikiki. Y'all know. Zanzibar nightclub.
Shout out to Z-Bar.
It's where I met my ex. You know what I'm saying? But hey, dancing, working the room and the audience and stuff. Steve and Steve would post up. They would be at the bar or they would be just standing around the room and stuff. I go and hit the center of the dance floor and put on a show. Audience gather around. They brought the girls in and all that stuff like that. And then that's when Steve and C would come to work the room and start trying to get involved and stuff.
Right.
They use me to bring the attention in, and then that's how that got worked out for them. That's it. I know that I can do that, right?
Right.
Magnetism.
You know your light.
I know where I am good at and what I can do. I don't like to feel uncomfortable, and I don't like to be a stranger in a room because I already got that worry. I count how many people in the building. Military. PTSD.
Y'all know D Major was a cheerleader when we were in high school. As a matter of fact, that's how me and D Major met. That's where we
said that in the first episode.
You remember that, D? That's where we met. That was our official meeting and becoming friends with
the summer tryout or summer interest or something like that.
Tumbling team.
Tumbling, yep.
Yeah.
I still hit them flips now. Time to time. They became great additions to the dance moves, you know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, how did you break your hand again, Ebo? I can't remember.
Oh wow, Steve, really? You really went there? Well, how did I break my hand? Well, okay, there is a story and there's a lesson.
Hey, 5 minutes left.
First of all, control your temper. Second of all, when you have a significant other and you have friends, be sure you know who your friends are and then also who your significant other is. And then make sure you control your temper.
What does that have to do with this? Why you ask that, Steve?
Because Steve off topic all night. He always trying to put me on the bus.
I see the new frames. He's trying to be like me.
But you have to work. But the moral to this story that Steve wanted me to bring up is you have to work on yourself, and you have to work on your temperament. And you have to decide. No, my bow was coming out. and you have to decide what you're gonna do in situations, in the moment, especially in the heat of the moment.
Okay, so let's focus on just that right there, right?
Thank you, Steve, for bringing that up.
Look, this is good.
Oh, yeah.
So this is great. This is great. So you in the moment, right? Let's put that to business. What happens in the moment when the customer gets you to that point?
Right.
What happens? How do you maintain professionalism, customer service orientation, and everything? How do you stay in a respectable manner if a customer gets you to that point, right?
Baby, let me tell you something. What we gonna do and what we not gonna do. Ma'am, may I speak to your manager, please? I am the manager. What we doing? Is that what
that's how you gonna handle it?
No.
Nah.
So I like to. I don't necessarily deal with too many like on the I guess residential or like one-on-one everyday customer. But how I deal with clients that, prime example, before, anyway, that's a whole nother story. I was training an individual on doing some sales calls and had one company in particular, some type of management company. They said, "Oh, we don't do you can't solicit." I said, "I'm not soliciting. I'm over the phone. So how would I know that you can't? It would be considered spam. I'm not soliciting."
Right.
And she was like, "Well, no, it's soliciting." And someone else was telling her. She was actually going to give me the information. And so I was like, "Okay, so I'm not soliciting. I actually have a contract with your company. I'm just calling to see can we provide services for this independent location that I already have a contract with the national organization. You're a franchise location."
Right.
Oh, well, no. I said, well, maybe you should talk to someone that has a little bit more knowledge base or seniority than you do, because what you're saying is not factual. So what I'm getting at is this. When people want me to go to that level, and I learned this when I was in oil and gas. As a individual, as a man of color, people sometimes will try to push your business on in general. People will try to push your budgets because they want to
have a position like you had.
Yeah, they want to try to see the breaking point. It's you as the business owner, it's you as the professional to always keep it professional. Always to the best of your ability. And if you feel like you're to a point where you're about to snap, they say, "Okay, have a good day." Walk away, because the integrity of your business is more important than one irate client or customer. They're one in a billion. But guess what? Their mouthpiece in social media can go out to thousands and hundreds and millions.
In minutes.
Exactly.
Hey, those Google reviews, boy, the quickest, and Google on the phone, so they don't even have to leave from being around you before they can already hit them thumbs and working and everything. And
I'm gonna tell y'all,
video.
Them Google reviews are real. Like when I tell you, I get a monthly statement because you know how we had a whole year where we were traveling a lot and we was eating everywhere. And I was doing reviews everywhere I was going, the businesses and stuff. I would say, I take my pictures and stuff. I was writing reviews for real everywhere. So, I mean, when I tell you, I didn't realize how many people would see the reviews. But, I mean, it's almost like millions of people have seen the reviews that I posted, like my personal reviews, to the point where I'm like, shoot, let me put my Instagram tag on the end of my reviews. Free marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's real though.
Ain't nothing wrong with maximizing opportunity.
Yeah, but those reviews are real. So integrity of your business is important because if you get a customer like me, I don't mind writing about what my experience was.
And I remember what you said.
Good or bad. I write about both. I don't write just the bad. If it was
but that's the problem though. Most people would just write, or they want to go on social media most of the time just for bad stuff.
Right. Like how you got the energy, you got all the energy in the world to go and smash somebody in their company. But when they do something good, where all the energy is, so you can go and blast them and let everybody know how great they are. I mean, when it comes to like just sharing, I just put a post up the other day. I shared a comedy show that one of my friends here, one of the actors I know here, is about to be in. I shared that and I said, sharing is free. It don't take nothing from you to support somebody. It don't take nothing. A share, a hit, a 5 to 500 to 5,000 people, and it ain't cost you a dime.
So all of our actual real friends in real life, I expect you to be sharing, liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification button for the Mind Your Business Ohana podcast.
When you like our show, you let YouTube know that you give YouTube permission to give our show information to other people that is in YouTube stream. When you like our show, YouTube lets other people know about our channel. When you subscribe to our show, you get the notifications on when we're gonna go live or whenever we have anything going on, so that you can
hit the notification button.
Right. But when you share it, you are sharing us with your friends and your family and your following. So all three are equally important, and we pray that you will do it. Do it. It's easy. It's simple. It's free. I better do it. Don't get Ebony started. Right, Steve? Well, y'all, I had fun tonight. I think that rounds it up. What you think? Y'all got something left for the people for the people?
No. I want to let folks know, hey, it's okay. Whether you choose to give any samples or whatever for your business or whatever, it's about your product that you're selling and everything like that and your company. So whether you choose to do it or not, it's up to you. There's no right or wrong for you doing it. So don't ever feel like you're pressured to have to do it because somebody wants you to do it. Just like we tell y'all, don't feel like you're pressured to give anybody a discount and stuff, right? Don't feel. I simply asked today, hey, just how much does it cost? I was preparing, that hard because HVAC, we know that's an expensive game. But brother,
it's gonna be a big number.
Poured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, bam. You know what I mean? If you stand on stuff like that and your principles about your product and stuff, and you feel that it's good for you to give out a sample or not, you stand on the principles of your business. All right. That's it.
Have a plan so you don't use all your products.
Yeah.
To let people know about your product. Give out everything. You ain't got nothing to sell. Have a plan. Write down how many you're going to sell. Allocate these things out.
Mm-hmm.
Know who you giving it to. Because I've given stuff away to people and they ain't go nowhere with it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you let people know what you want them to do with your product once you give it to them for free. Let them know what the value of it is. Don't just be like, here you go, here's a sample. Be like, well, normally I sell these for $20. Normally these 3 vanities are $20, but I'm gonna give you this one for free so that you can try it. You know what I mean? Share it, let your people know about it, and come back for some more when you're ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let people know what you want to do with your free stuff, or you will run out. You will run out, and then you'll be like, oh.
All right, y'all. So, I would like to let everybody know we had a winner to our giveaway. I want to give a shout out to Angela Guerrero out in
Angie.
She's in Texas, down your way, Steve. And let me see.
What part?
Hold on. Let me make sure I get the information right. I don't want to say it wrong.
Okay. So say Steve can give it to a person.
Garland, Texas.
Oh, that's right. I think that's out there about going towards Dallas.
Okay.
Going past Dallas.
Okay. All right. So
congratulations.
Your healthy destiny. That is her business. So we will definitely see about getting her on one day next week. It may not be Thursday because of her schedule, from what she informed me of, which is why she's not on the show tonight. But we're gonna definitely bring her on the show as our contestant winner for the giveaway and everything. She has received her gift and everything. I'm excited to get her on so she can talk about it.
We gotta get a picture of her with it.
Yes. Angela, when you go back, when you get off work and you come back and watch this episode, you know we need to see you with a picture with the product.
Video something, girl.
Pick it up, whatever, you know. And then when we get the chance to invite you onto the live and stuff, definitely want you to talk about your business and everything that's all blessings with you. Yes. So that's all I got, folks. I wanted to just drop that information. We still have one more. We still have one more. We have one more to
give away?
Yeah.
Is that for a woman or a man?
It is a woman.
So what do they need to do to win it?
The men's one, we have to figure out what we want to do for them, you know, but we'll collectively as a crew, we'll decide on that. But ladies, the instructions were for the mompreneurs and everything. You must like, subscribe, and hit that notification button of the YouTube. You must follow the Instagram, mybo.podcast on Instagram. Send us an email with your name, your business, and the information, and let us know that you have completed all those tasks and everything, and you have an opportunity to win your gift. I already showed y'all what it was. I ain't coming.
Right, go back and watch the last video.
You gotta go and find out what episode. So you might want to start from the beginning, then come on through. So, that's how that's gonna go.
Really dope. It's a really beautiful gift. It's really nice. I wouldn't mind having it if it.
And as Steve calculated, is about each one of them cost over total with everything. We over $100. I don't know.
So the value of your free gift is over $100. So just know that you getting quality and value, straight up.
To include the shipping and handling. Y'all ain't got to pay for that.
100 plus, okay. That's what's up, D. So go ahead and close us out for the night, y'all. Before he do that, just follow me. I am Ebony Joy. It's right there on Instagram, Facebook, everything.
And I'm your boy D Major 808. Our brother Jamel just dropped off real quick, but you can definitely follow him. We're in the scrolls. Y'all see us down
Jamel 808.
Mm-hmm. So please, folks, please share this with all your people. Let them know we here.
Yes.
All right.
And we coming with a vengeance. We about to help the community grow strong.
This is all I want to see. This big old hug. We bring it all in. You know what I'm saying? Wrap it up together.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.